Morning guys! So it's my first full day of being in Beijing. So I've just woken up, well not just woken up, what time is it? I woke up at like 1 o'clock. Well I woke up at like 5 a.m. and then I went on my phone and talked to my friends back home for a bit and went back to bed, kept waking up every few hours, and then I set my alarm for 10 o'clock in the morning last night, but then it came to 10 o'clock and I was like, you know what, I'm still exhausted, so then I changed it to like 12 o'clock, and then I just didn't get up till 1. So I really needed to sleep because I hadn't slept like for ages before that. So yeah, this is quite weird because there's an apartment like right opposite. I can't even see if anyone's in the window, so I don't want to show you and like put the camera to their window, but there's an apartment like right opposite my window, like a few feet away. And it's weird because if I'm getting dressed, I have to always remember to close the curtains now, because there's people that can see everything that I do. But yeah, I'm dressed. I'm trying to not look too touristy or too like, I don't know how people dress for this kind of weather. It's really nice. It's such a sunny day. But yeah, I'm gonna force myself to go outside and like look around because I don't want to be stuck in this apartment all day, and my other flatmates aren't here at the minute, they're at work, so no one can show me around today, but there's no point in me just wasting the day and sitting inside, especially since it's so hot. So I'm gonna be brave and make my way outside. One of my roommates has given me the electric key because I don't have one yet, so I'm gonna use this, mustn't forget that. You have to use it to enter the apartment building, and yeah, I'm scared to go outside because I think I'm probably gonna get lost or like walk into a shop that isn't like a supermarket shop and then be like, oh my god, what is this, and then walk out and like look like such an idiot. And I can't really speak much Chinese, so when I get to a place, if I'm gonna buy something, I'm just gonna be like, ni hao, like, and they're gonna tell me how much it is, and I'm probably not gonna understand it, and I'm like, shit. And plus I only have like 150 RMB notes, so I hope that's not an issue. I'm trying to find like a location app on my phone so I don't get lost, but maps, I don't know, it's not working very well. But yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can find a map. If I can find a map, then I'll use it. If I can't, then oh well. But yeah, I'm not gonna take you out with me because I don't want to be like, I don't know, a tourist like that foreigner that's just arrived and has like got a video camera taking pictures of the shop and all that. But yeah, when I get back, I'll let you know how I got on. Guys, I made it back. It's so hot outside though. It's like so humid and it's so sunny. Like, I think my face is even like so red now because it was just so hot. Yeah, I did it. I made it. Woohoo. I left the apartment by myself and I got some groceries. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it was kind of awkward because the supermarket is a really weird layout. Like, you go into it and you go through these flaps. I'll show you one day, but I didn't want to do it today because I was scared of like getting lost and I just wanted to concentrate on trying to find what I wanted. But I will take you around the supermarket soon. Yeah, it's so different because obviously everything is in Chinese, so I can only go by the food itself or the picture of the food in the packet. I tried to use Google Translate, but it wasn't the best thing since it's all characters, so I had to kind of scan the picture of it and Google Translate would attempt to translate it for me, and it wasn't the easiest thing. So the sooner I learn Chinese and the sooner I get to know what I'm buying, the better. So yeah, it was okay, except downstairs there's like the like non-food things. Like, I got some towels, like a, I guess like a face face towel, like a small one. It's weird, it's like long. I think that's a towel. There was towels and blankets beside each other and they look very similar. So I hope this is a towel and not a blanket. And a towel here. I think this is a bigger towel. Hopefully this is a bigger towel. It was like double the price of the other ones, but the other towels were like really small. I don't know if towels in China are just small, but yeah. I got a lovely bowl thing, plate thing, a bowl for my porridge. That's what I needed to get, porridge oats. Oh well, I didn't see any. I actually didn't even see the cereals. I left before I finished my shopping because I only took a basket. I should have took a trolley, but I only took a basket with me and it was full up to the top and so heavy. So I think after I've had some food I'll walk around more and I'll go back into the supermarket. But so yeah, I got quite a few things which I'll show you in a minute, but it was kind of awkward because I went to pay at the till and obviously the person at the till didn't speak any English and I didn't expect her to, obviously, but I went there and she said something to me and she looked kind of annoyed and I was just like, wuching budong, which means I don't understand, and she took all the fruit out of my basket and all the veg because I went upstairs to get the fruit and veg, and she like put them to the side and this man took them away and I was like, what is going on? And then I was like, maybe I was meant to pay for them upstairs, and then I like typed it into Google Translate and showed it to her, like, do I pay up for fruit upstairs? And she like nodded her head and I was like, oh god. So I paid for it, the rest of the stuff, and I was like, oh, I'll go upstairs afterwards. So I paid for the rest of the stuff and I only had 150 RMB notes. So she kept on like giving me a calculator and asking me for like, do I have like a 1 RMB coin? And I was like, no. I was like, mayo, which means I don't have. So at least I had a tiny bit of Chinese so I could communicate that with her. So yeah, that was awkward. And then I got my stuff and I was like, xie, thank you. And I felt so bad for not being able to speak to her in her language, but I just felt like an absolute twat. But you know, it's all part of the experience of being a foreigner in another country. Now I know how all the foreigners feel in England and Northern Ireland. It's so hard, it's so difficult, like it's so embarrassing going into a shop and not knowing what the cashier is saying to you, like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I got my stuff, I got my 2 bags, and then I walked around away from the till and I was going to go back in the entrance door, so I should go upstairs, but there was this man and he was like, whoa, whoa, and he was like, exit, exit, and I was like, okay. So I didn't even attempt to tell him that I was going to go buy fruit because I didn't know if that was allowed. I was like, oh my gosh, he's telling me to go. So I just left. But luckily beside the supermarket there's like a little fruit stall, fresh fruit outside, so I got my fruit there instead. So yeah, I'll stop rambling and I'll show you what I got. So from the supermarket I got these, which I think are dates. They look like dates, except they look more wrinkly. They're a kind of dried fruit of some kind. Maybe they're just dried dates. I don't know. But I bought these because obviously I know they're vegan. I actually got quite a lot of dried fruit. I got some mangoes, dried mangoes. What else did I get? I got some, I think these are raisins, I'm not sure. Classic series. They look like raisins or something through the packet. In fact, let's open one and I'll be able to tell you what they are. Oh, that's a good place to put my camera actually. Come in these cute little individual packets and there's a few in them. I think they're raisins. That's why I bought them anyway, because I think they're raisins. Some kind of dried fruit. Oh. Oh. They're quite big. Bigger than a raisin actually. It's quite sweet and a little bit sour. kind of tastes like a mix between a raisin and a cranberry. They're very sweet, but they're not bad. These are in individual packets, so I can just take them like to work with me. I'll take them in my bag as a little snack. So that's good. I got a cup for myself for my tea. I didn't get tea either. I was going to get tea. Well, I got this iced tea, but I didn't get round to the tea bag section. So I'll have to get that when I go back. I should make a list actually. Got some lemon iced tea. I also got some chopsticks so I can practice eating with them, because last night when we went to dinner, the guy ordered me noodles, and noodles are like the hardest thing to eat with chopsticks, and I was so bad at it. It took me like ages to eat them, like I kept on dropping them, and he was really nice about it though. He was like, oh, it's okay, like you don't eat with chopsticks, I don't expect you to be good. Can you hear all that noise by the way? I've heard that non-stop since I arrived. Beeping of horns. The roads are so busy, and every driver feels the need to beep their horn for some reason. Even last night when I was trying to sleep I had it, and when I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, the roads were busy, horns were beeping. Just have to get used to it. Got some hangers for my clothes because I have no hangers yet. Some cling film, which is good actually. I can wrap my fruit in it. Yeah. Ooh, and these things. These are meant to go in the freezer actually. They're like, I've had these before in England actually. I went to a Chinese shop before. They're like, I believe glutinous rice balls, and it shows a picture of a chestnut, so I guess it's chestnut flavour or chestnut inside it or something. And yeah, it shows a picture of that. So I've cooked them before, so I know how to cook them, but cook them in a pan. I need to get a pot actually to cook things in. At the minute I have no cooking stuff, and in the kitchen even, I'm not sure how long the girls have lived here, maybe they've only recently moved in as well, but it doesn't look like there's much in the kitchen apart from there's like a rice cooker and these massive gigantic knives. Not like a normal knife, it's like a massive knife that you'd use to cut off someone's head. So I guess I'm gonna have to use that to cut off my fruit for now, but I really need to get some stuff for myself. Okay, so I think that's everything that I got in the supermarket. Yeah, that's everything I got in the supermarket. But then afterwards I went to get my fruit. So I got this dragon fruit. Dragon fruit. The fruit came to 44 RMB. 44, I think that's about £4. So it's not too bad, like. So I got this dragon fruit. I got bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, yes. It was quite difficult for me to communicate for some reason. I don't know why, that I wanted 7 bananas. Because I was like, I said, she kept on like pointing. The thing of bananas was massive. It was a massive hand of bananas. Like, they literally, it was like a banana tree. And I was like, well, obviously I don't want like freaking like 50 bananas. So I'll ask for a number. So I was like, how many should I have? And I was like, okay, an easy number to say is chi, which is 7. So I was like, she pointed to them, and then I was like, chi, and she was like, she didn't understand it. So I was like, and she didn't understand it, and then she was talking to her friend, and then looking at me, and like pointing to the bananas, and I was like, and then eventually I remembered how to say I want, so I was like, wo yao chi, and she was like, oh, she was like, and then she was like, okay. So she gave me these, thank God. One of them's open. Oh, it looks so soft and nice. I obviously have that one because it's open. Then I got some jackfruit, little jackfruit pieces. I'll probably have to wash these. I haven't had jackfruit in ages, so I'm excited. And I've got this, which I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a mango, a small mango. Maybe wrong, but I think. I got an apple, yes. Everywhere, even in the supermarket, they have all this unnecessary packaging. Like, why do you need this for an apple? It's like a little blanket to keep it safe. And even on an orange, which has skin, they have this. Oh god. Oh well. So yeah, that's everything I have, and I'm about to eat a big fruit feast right now. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I forgot about these. I got Skittles. These are like the only familiar thing to me, so it's like, hey Skittles, I know these are vegan, and yeah. So this is my little setup, and I'm sitting here, got a little desk and a chair because I'm gonna try not and eat in bed anymore because that is a bad habit, and yeah, we'll see how long it lasts, but I think it's better to sit at a table, and I'm so happy because, well, the thing is that the VPN isn't working on my laptop for some reason. The VPN is quite slow, and on my laptop it doesn't seem to have worked. It's working on my phone though. So I've managed to load a YouTube video, which I'm gonna watch. So I'm gonna have to watch it on my phone until I get sorted. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, I found out that these, they're not dates. I don't know what they are. They're really squishy and really dry. I don't know, or maybe they're dates that have been extremely dried. But yeah, if you know what this is, please comment down below. What is this? Okay guys, so I've just spent like 10 minutes trying to picture translate this mango on the Google Translate app because I took it out and it doesn't look like mango. It does not look or smell. It doesn't smell like mango. So it looks like beef or something. So I was like, oh my god, what if it's like mango flavoured beef? But I've read the ingredients, and the only ingredients in it is mango and like sweetener and salt. So yeah, I guess it's mango. I literally thought that I probably bought beef there now, accidentally, but yeah, I'm gonna try beef. Can't bite it. I've just had to spit that into a tissue. Oh, it's so like salty. It has such a like savoury, like umami taste. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I'm not gonna be buying that mango again. How could I go wrong with buying dried mango? I love dried mango, but I don't know what this is. What have you done to dried mango, China? What the hell? And the taste drinks. It tastes so rank. Oh, I was so excited to eat today because I haven't had anything. This is the first thing I've had to eat today. Just some fruit. I'll probably go back to the supermarket later and get something to make, like noodles or something like that. Yeah, the fruit already tastes different over here. Like, the apple isn't as sweet. It's very crispy and very juicy, but just not sweet. Dragon fruit doesn't have much flavour, but I don't think dragon fruit usually has much flavour anyway. This kind of variety anyway. The mango is quite nice, the fresh mango. That's good. And the jackfruit, I don't know, it feels kind of warm. It's not really that nice. It doesn't taste fresh. But the man that I had dinner with last night, he told me that it's probably better to buy fruit in the supermarket anyway because it's more fresh than on the stores. So I should have listened to him. I'll go get some more fruit later. And I'm gonna have my banana now. It's a big banana, so, well, this is actually a really fat banana. So that'll fill me up hopefully. So I went back to the supermarket for the second time and everything was good this time. Nothing weird happened apart from people staring at me, but that's okay, I'm starting to get used to it now. I found some oats porridge, so excited, yes, porridge oats, and some Kewpie mixed jam. Get just mixed fruit jam. And can you believe it? These are Oreos, and they're vegan. And I didn't even have to read the ingredients. I read them anyway, but I didn't even have to read the ingredients because I'd already watched vegan Chinese Oreos, which one are vegan, and I remember that the tiramisu one is vegan, so I'm so excited to try these. So this is my dinner. This is only the second meal that I've had today, but I'm not even hungry. Like, I only woke up at 1 o'clock, as I already said. So I'm basically just gonna have, and I couldn't even find any tea, so I've only got just like boiled water, and the water in China, you can't drink it, so everything has to be boiled before you put it in. And this is the only spoon I could find, by the way. A Chinese spoon, I guess. I'll just eating with this. It's kind of cool. Look at this little bowl. So cute. So yeah, this is what I'm having for dinner. And I finally got my VPN to work. Let me see, is it still working on here? I've got it to work on my laptop, and I've actually managed to load YouTube on my laptop. And yes, I'm watching more videos about China. But yeah, I've rang my mum earlier on, so that's good. It's nice to talk to her, talk to someone back home, and I've been talking to my friends back home all day, so I don't feel just as lost. But yeah, and I was messaging my boss, the man that I'm going to be working for at the school, and he said I can come in tomorrow if I want, but I don't have to. It was really nice. He said if I want another couple of days off, because obviously I've just been on a long flight and I'm probably tired, then I can have a few days off. But to be honest, I really just want to like start work as soon as possible and just get in there. I don't know, there's no point in me being at home in the apartment because I don't really have anything to do here. I just want to be busy and get started teaching. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going in tomorrow. I think it's just going to be training and me watching how like their teaching style and how lessons are carried out in the school for tomorrow. So hopefully I won't be thrown into the deep end too much. So yeah. Oh, I was going to say I'll go, but before I go, I'll show you the Chinese tiramisu Oreo and tell you what I think of it. Oh my gosh, it actually smells like tiramisu. They're so thin, like Oreo thins, which I've never seen before. I haven't seen them in the UK anyway. Oh my god, that's so good. It literally tastes like tiramisu. I'm impressed. And there's so many different Oreo types you can try as well, because from watching that video about Oreos in China, there's really random ones like peach and apple flavour Oreo, like literally like half and half inside an Oreo, 2 different flavours. There's like chocolate Oreos that are vegan, loads and loads of ones like blueberry, mango, crazy ones. I'm so excited. So that was the end of the first day. Thanks for watching it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!